These are the Marshall's Minor 3 earphones, and to be quite honest, I was surprised that Marshall creates truly wireless earphones given their specialization in amplifiers, speakers, and guitars. The Minor 3 forms part of Marshall's lineup of in-ear headphones, with its bigger brother being the Motif 2, which supports ambient noise cancellation like the AirPods Pro. In many ways, I find the Minor 3 to be similar to the second generation of the original AirPods from Apple. Having used the Minor 3 for approximately a month, here are my reflections and thoughts. It is without any doubt that these earphones boast an appealing design that will for sure draw others' attention when seen in public. This matches, of course, with Marshall's attention to its classic meets modern design aesthetic, and it shows for sure. The earphones have a modern design, looking very similar to the AirPods design. They have a matte black appearance with the signature Marshall logo at the top, and as you move downwards, the stems exhibit a textured pattern and some brass accents beneath, which closely resemble the iconic knobs of their amps. Besides the M logo, there is a touch-sensitive area that allows you to perform multiple gestures, which may include single taps, double taps, or even triple taps. It is unfortunate though that you cannot adjust the volume on the bars themselves. The case features a hard plastic vinyl textured design, which provides a secure grip and enhanced resistance to bumps and scratches. It might look premium for sure, but I dislike it since the plastic feels somewhat cheap and also flimsy, but in all honesty, this shouldn't be a major consideration considering it is just a mere case to hold your earbuds. It is also worth noting that both the earbuds and the case are IPX5 splash resistant, so you really don't have to worry if you're using them outdoors in rainy conditions. Just be careful enough not to dunk them in water because they are not water resistant, as many of you might mistake. The case can be charged either through the USB-C port or even wirelessly, and it lasts for around 25 hours on a full charge. The earbuds themselves last for 5 hours, meaning that the case can provide 4 additional charges if they drain completely. If you are in a hurry, you can simply charge the earbuds for 15 minutes when drained completely to achieve 1.5 hours of playback time. When it comes to fit, I wouldn't necessarily consider these earphones my favorite because they have quite a loose fit. Part of this might be attributed to the fact that I have smaller ears, but they aren't as comfortable as earbuds that feature a rubber seal. I usually find myself constantly readjusting them to fit in my ear regularly, so I guess this may not be the best earbuds to wear when running or even listening to while in the gym. I also find the touch sensors to be very sensitive since I find myself constantly bumping when adjusting, causing the music to pause unexpectedly, so for sure that isn't a good experience. Luckily, they support the autoplay pause feature when you remove one of the earbuds, so that is a good feature to have at least. When it comes to connectivity, these earbuds feature Bluetooth 5.2, which is okay. Can't say much about connectivity, but interestingly, these earphones feature an app that allows you to view the battery percentage, to adjust the equalizer, to manage the touch controls, and also to update the firmware of the device. They feature the SBC and the aptX codecs, but unfortunately they lack the AAC codec, which mostly affects iPhone users. However, I believe this should not bother a lot of people unless you're an audiophile. Marshall claims that they have tuned their 12mm drivers present in both earbuds to deliver their signature Marshall sound with enhanced bass, smooth mids, and clear highs. And yes, they sound good, though not to the experience that I had expected. The volume for me is on the lower side, so I find myself cranking the volume all the way up, and the bass is underwhelming, probably because they don't have rubber tips for that tight seal. I find the mids and the highs to still be okay, but I also noticed that these earbuds leak sound a lot, so somebody across the room can tell which tracks you're listening to if you're in a quiet environment. When it comes to calls, I can say that Marshall has done a great job with picking up vocals even in noisy environments. When it comes to Bluetooth latency, these earbuds perform really well when watching videos or listening to music in sync. Where it falls apart is with gaming, since there's always a considerable delay, but that has to be considered with wireless earphones. Perhaps Marshall should think of implementing the game mode on their Minor 3 later on, just the same way the folks at Oraimo have done with their earbuds, including this one that I have right here, the FreePods 3. To conclude, I just want to say that these earphones are still a decent pick, even though I pinned them down in various sectors. The reason for this is because the competition is fairly tight at this price range, and customers will love to get value for the money that they pay for, but unfortunately, this is where they fall short. Don't get me wrong, they sound great, but for this price point, it would be great if Marshall pushed a little bit more. But otherwise, if your pockets are still thick enough, without a doubt, I can recommend these earbuds to you. They are extremely versatile and have an impressive look that will for sure turn heads once you wear them in public. If you're still on the fence, then I'll recommend buying the second generation of the AirPods Pro. So that is my review of the Marshall's Minor 3 earbuds. I'll leave a link down below for you guys to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe. I've been your host, Maxwell.